Hello children. Children, in the previous video we have started with lesson number 2, that is I can do it myself. Now we are going to read the story related to that lesson, that is A Caged Eagle. This story is given on page number 9 of your moral science books. Now, as the name of the story is A Caged Eagle, children, you all know that an eagle is a bird. So what do you mean by a caged eagle? A caged eagle means that the eagle was kept in a cage. An eagle was kept in a cage. Now let's start reading with the story. The owners of a resort had kept an eagle in a large cage for their guests' entertainment. Now, children, first of all, what is a resort? Children, a resort is a place where people go and stay for a few days. Like if you go on a holiday to some hill station, obviously you will stay in some resort or some hotel. So that place is called a resort. Now this owner of a resort, what had he kept in a cage? He had kept an eagle in a cage. Like this question can come in exams also. What had the owner of a resort kept in a cage? You can write the owner of a resort had kept an eagle in a cage. Now, why had he kept an eagle in a cage? For their guests' entertainment. Like you people are going to a hill station and you stay in a resort or a hotel, means you are the guest there. You are the guest there in that resort or hotel. Understood? So this owner of the resort had kept this eagle in a cage for the entertainment of the guests, for the enjoyment of the guests. Next is, the eagle was well cared for and grew into a healthy, noble bird. Now, this eagle, as you can see in this picture, this eagle was kept in a cage, but this owner, the owner of the resort, who is the owner? The owner is the person who owns the resort. Isn't it? The person who owns the resort. That is called the owner of the resort. So this owner of the resort always used to feed this eagle at proper time. He used to give food, water, everything to this bird at proper time. He never used to show careless in this regard. So as you can see in this picture, the owner of the resort was giving fish to that eagle. And as he used to take proper care of that eagle, this eagle grew into a very healthy and noble bird. Noble means honest. This bird was very honest to his master. To his master, or you can say to his owner. As the owner used to take proper care of that bird, so the bird in return was very honest to his master. So this bird grew into a very healthy one because this was properly taken care of by the owner of the resort. One day, a group of visitors suggested that such a beautiful bird should not be kept in a cage. Now, one day what happened? Some visitors came to that resort to stay there. And they advised the owner that why have you kept this eagle in a cage? You should not do this. These birds are meant to be free, to fly in the open air. God has given them wings so that they can fly in the open air. So you should not keep this eagle in the cage. So these visitors, when they saw this eagle in the cage, they suggested the owner of the resort that you let this eagle free. Don't let it be in the cage. Now children, move on to page number 10. The manager opened the door of the cage and let the eagle free. Now, at this, when the visitor suggested the owner of the resort that you should not keep this eagle in the cage, you should let it be free in the open air, let it fly in the open air. These birds are meant for freedom. They should not be kept in the cage. God only has provided them wings so that they can fly in the open air. But why have you kept this eagle in the cage? You should not keep it in the cage, you should let it free. At this suggestion of those visitors, the manager, as you can see in the picture, this manager let the eagle free. He opened the cage and let the eagle free. The bird flew away into the forest. Now, after this, what happened? The bird, as the manager opened the cage, the eagle quickly came out and flew up in the air. The eagle had forgotten how to hunt for his own food. There was no one to feed him. Now, children, as you can see in the picture, now this eagle was living there in the resort for so many years, and that the owner of the resort only used to feed the eagle at proper time. At proper time, he used to give food, water, everything to that eagle. And now this eagle has forgotten how to hunt for his own food. This eagle didn't know how to hunt for food, because every time it was fed by the owner of the resort. It didn't have to do anything to look for its own food. But now, as it was in the open air, this eagle was no more in the resort. So, it has to hunt for its own food. But now, after so many years, this eagle has forgotten how to hunt for its own food. Like you can see in this picture, the fish is there in the water. The eagle can see the fish in the water, but it has forgotten how to hunt for that fish. How to take that fish and eat it. It has completely forgotten how to do that. There was no one to feed him. Now, as the eagle was in the forest and the owner of the resort was in his resort only, so there was no one to feed this eagle in the forest. He could not survive. He died soon after that. Now, as this eagle didn't know how to hunt for its own food, how to look for its own food, what happened? It died. It died at last. So, what is the moral of this lesson, children? What is the moral of this story? What do you learn from this story? That if you remain dependent on others, obviously you are going to face troubles in your life. And if you will become independent, you can face any situation, whatever comes your way. Next is, those who trust others for anything and everything will end up in trouble. Now, children, what is the meaning of this line? That those who trust others, like if you trust any of your friend that he or she will help you in your exams, obviously you are wrong. You are wrong. You should not depend on others for anything. You should work hard yourself and you should try to pass your exams yourself. You should not depend on others that he or she will help me in the exams. I will go to school and he or she will help me in cheating and help me in passing the exams. No, that is absolutely wrong. You should work hard on your own. You should not depend on others. Otherwise, obviously, you are going to put yourself into problem. So, what is the meaning of this sentence? That those who trust others, those who have faith in others, that they will help us in doing everything, obviously they are going to face troubles in their life. They are going to face problems in their life. So, what is the moral? You have to be independent. You have to be independent. Stop being dependent on others for little things. You have to do all the things on your own. If you find anything difficult, you can take the help sometimes from your parents, but not always. You should try to do each and everything on your own so that you become able and responsible children. So children, this was all there regarding the explanation of this story. In next week, we will do the exercises of this lesson. Thank you.